I'm Monica Hauer from PartnerCare. I'm a consultant and I want to present you a little more about our service. So we started our activity like 10 years ago by helping top 1% Microsoft partners in the Benelux countries with the Microsoft accountancy, so with incentives. And once we gained the trust, we got more and more questions about Microsoft. So our service grew to complete Microsoft support from A to Z. Distributors also asked us to provide a solution for small and mid-market partners. And during a year and a half, we worked on creating a four-step program to optimize all Microsoft partners. And now we're working globally with Ingram Micro on optimizing their partnerships. So what do we offer? We offer personal guidance with a single point of contact who knows the organization and her specificities. We answer all your Microsoft questions in your own language, for example, Polish. We also have local addresses in most of the European capitals. So if you're asking why partners contact us, these are some of the examples. So for example, partners contact us if they have to claim incentives before a certain deadline. Next one, for example, is 1st of July. Or if they have problems with their partner status, for example, if they're going to lose it. A lot of questions also come to us if a partner has logged a ticket at Microsoft, but they don't get an answer. Or, for example, if a customer asks you a question, but if you don't really have the answer right now, maybe the first thing that you do is search online. And this can take quite some time, so that costs you also a lot of money on working hours. Then, if you don't find the answer online, maybe you contact the Microsoft support. And this is quite difficult sometimes because you get redirected from support desk to support desk and maybe don't get the right answer. So a lot of partners are wondering when Microsoft will become more beneficial to them. And this must give you the feeling that you're in the middle of a jungle right now. Obviously, Microsoft is a really huge company. But don't worry, because we are a personal guide for you. We give you an extensive tour of Microsoft. We show you which road to take and answer your Microsoft questions, so you can make the choice. So for example, if you go right and invest time, you know what your return on investment is. But if you go left, you don't really know what's going to happen. Also, the reason why doing business with Microsoft is difficult is the presence of a firewall. Obviously, all big companies have a firewall which protects the hardcore, so like CEO and top-level managers, from all the questions partners and end users have on all of the world. So the hardcore can focus on creating new software and hardware. And this is how we can help you, because we have a huge network within Microsoft. So we can pass through this firewall and contact directly the right person. And obviously, we have a lot of knowledge through working with different partners, and a lot of questions we can answer also right away. Besides the firewall, Microsoft also has a lot of different portals which make it challenging doing business with Microsoft. So like administration, training, management portals, and so on. At day one, when you subscribe to Microsoft, a primary program contact is registered. And Microsoft expects from this person to manage all of these different portals and explain and train his colleagues. This is a nice thought, but most of the time, this person doesn't really have the time to make a deep dive into Microsoft. PartnerCare can guide you and present you all the information that you can find on those portals and help you to set them the right way so that your administration goes smoothly. At the beginning, I said we have a four-step program to optimize Microsoft partners. Now I will go a little bit deeper into that. So we always start with phase one, administration. It's 85 euros per month, or obviously the equivalent in your local currency, and is monthly executable. So you can stop it whenever you feel like it. We also call this phase the Microsoft Health Check. And the goal in this phase is to get you back on track. So for this, we log into all your Microsoft settings administratively. administratively. Your partner status, we give you advice on your Microsoft tenant management. We access to the most important portals together. So we start like a team session, like we're doing now, and we log in together. We optimize your company profile and give you a preview of possible incentives. So we can show you all the possibilities before you invest. After the administration, if you're interested, we can move on to the second phase. It's called training. So once the administration is set up the right way, we can start to have a look on your Microsoft experience, what you like to do, what you're good at, and where your ambitions are. For example, if you want to achieve a new Microsoft competency, a technical person needs to get a Microsoft certification. So we give you insight in these various Microsoft training, exams, and assessments. We compare the management objective with Microsoft professional objectives. We also send you the newest publications or reassumations of Microsoft webinars, so you always know in which direction Microsoft is going. So in this phase, we make sure that all your knowledge gets turned into the right competencies. Afterwards, we have for phase 3, the incentives. Here we make sure that all your efforts get rewarded. There are 35 different global incentive programs with a total of 90 different incentive sub-programs. So for every type of partner, there is an incentive program. There is also different rules, guidelines, and benefits per product. And this is where we advise you on submitting verifications and claims. Because there's a lot of money involved, we also make sure that you meet all the deadlines and requirements. The last phase is the support. This is an additional support for all of your office, so for every department and colleague you have. And this is where we answer all your Microsoft questions for you and your colleagues. Partner program, product questions, up to the most complex enterprise challenges. And also during the weekend and at night, and also white label for your end customers. So thank you so much for your attention. To summarize quickly, we are a A to Z Microsoft support for you, for Microsoft partners. We optimize your system or your partnership from administration to training, incentives, and the support you give for your customers. And we're available, reachable 24/7, so you can always contact us if you have any questions. Also, if you have any questions about the service, about this presentation, don't hesitate to contact us under support@partnercare.pl or the telephone number, obviously. We're happy to answer your questions. Thank you.